Hi there, everybody. Yeah, sorry. Been a busy day and stuff like that. But we're live. We are existing. We are out here. I should figure out what I'm gonna order for food while we're waiting for people to get in here and stuff. Since we last streamed, we had Sebi with 26 months. Who are your best friends? I don't have best friends. Elythium, thank you for the sub. And Theorist Ballerina, thank you for gifting a sub as well. Yeah, it was a busy day because in the morning I recorded a Pixelmon vid. That'll be a main channel video that leads into doing the streaming Pixelmon series and stuff like that. And then also there's the part where I might be moving house, potentially, maybe. I got an accepted offer on a house. There's still a lot more that has to happen for that to like go through, and there's contingencies to be cleared and stuff like that. But might be moving. Potentially, maybe there is a chance if it lines up. Yeah. I don't know if it's a congrats or not. I mean, the garage has the ability to have lifts in it. So it's, I can store like 5 cars. So yeah. And there's more land and more room, and it has like a driveway and stuff. But it doesn't have a view. So there's the part of me that's like, it has nice other things, but it doesn't have a view. And I do like a view, so that I would definitely miss having. So that's why there's like a slight amount of bittersweetness, but it has the problem is that in the Southern California area, to have a place with land, driveway, garage space, and a view is like $10 million plus. Does it have better internet? No. It has the same internet company, and that's the only option. Yeah. But at the same time, I do spend most of my day in this room, which has the blinds shut. So I don't see the outside world. So in that case, it really doesn't change anything. So there is that. But yeah, anyway. I like the area a lot more, though. I think it is much nicer. Like on my street right now, a lot of people like drive by during rush hour because like Waze points them by here as like a cut through. The new place is like at the end of it, it's a dead end cul-de-sac, and it's like super quiet. So that's a benefit about it and stuff. Is it a more convenient location? Yes, absolutely. It is a far more convenient location. I live in a not convenient location at the moment, but it has a nice view and stuff. Anyway, RZ Huzzies with the 22 months. Captain Hauser with 2 months of subbage. Nice. Let's go. Pretty swick. Pretty cool. No more fart burger. The other place. So that is a potential drawback, but also, it's kind of what I will be able to eat just fine. Yeah. Let's see. Will I be closer to other streaming peeps? No. Let's see. We got D Montoya. Thank you for the 2 months. Real Wild Gamer with 27 months. Whoa, pretty slick. The Windmill, 45 months. Witchlight Sands, 22 months. Part of me wanted to save this for MCC, but I'm too excited. Can't wait to see your team skins. There are so many amazing options. I have seen a few getting posted on Twitter. Tings96, 23 months. It's almost Spookle season. That is true, dude. Captain Spookle's making the return in like, what is it, 12 days or so? Let's see. Viper of the Forest, 13 months. Do you have a favorite pizza topping, Cap? Pepperoni. Death Worm, 33 months. Mongol Lover for Life, 51 months. Nicholas Furlon, 44 months. A lot of subs dropping in at the start of the stream, huh? Welcome, everybody. Do you ever see yourself moving out of the state or the country? I totally would. The problem is moving into another country is really hard, especially if you don't have like a college education. They usually don't want you because they see you as like not a contributing individual. So probably not. I don't know. But yeah, otherwise, out of the state, I don't know. Probably, if I was going to move out of the state, I'd probably go to Las Vegas for no state income tax. That literally the only reason why I would move out of California is either A, we run out of water and all humans are forced to move out and you lose the entire value of your property and everything sucks. And there's mass exodus. Or two, I try to go to a place with no state income tax. And that would be Las Vegas, most likely. Although at the same time, the thing is, if Southern California runs out of water, Las Vegas has probably also run out of water. So in that case, it would be somewhere completely different. Yeah. J. Lou Bird, thank you for the 19 months of subbage. With a new place being arranged for the wonderful CaptainSparklez pizza. Yeah, I don't know about that, actually. I haven't checked. Little Washu, thank you for the 15 months of subbage. Titanic 604, the 8 months. My Twitch baby is the size of a Napa cabbage. Did you watch Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth's funeral? No, I didn't. I feel like it'd be weird to watch somebody else's funeral who I don't know. That wouldn't, it's not really my thing, but I know a lot of people watched it and that's totally cool. But I think that would, I don't know. That's not really my thing to watch funerals, I guess. Yeah. Ryan the Lion, thank you for the tier 3 at 9 months. Yellow, so sorry for tier 3 instead of prime this time. Why did you say so sorry for tier 3 instead of prime this time? And also congrats on the next MCC. I don't understand why so sorry for that. I don't know. Resident Stream Dog, thank you for the 500 bits. Wyoming has no state income tax. Wyoming also has like a lot of snow. So I don't know. I don't know about that one. I would, if water became a problem, I would probably do Seattle because there's a decent amount of water there, I think. Skylar Kingston, thank you for the 8 sub gifts. That is very, very generous. Much appreciated. 2 people just said Wyoming doesn't exist. That must be a meme. Manga Lover, thank you for the 2 sub gifts. That is very generous of you. Much appreciated. Is there a reason why I know Wyoming has no state income tax? Because Resident Stream Doc just said Wyoming has no state income tax. But also I did actually know that. I know all the states that have no state income tax. Why do you think? Because I've looked. That's why I'd go to Seattle, because Washington has no state income tax. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of rain in Seattle, so that's a drawback. It's definitely a drawback. There'd be less driving to do in Seattle, especially during the winter. But anyway, Titanic 604, thank you for the 900 bits. I want the blue badge that comes with 5,000 bits so it matches my icon. Dope, dude. That's so swick. That's so awesome. Oregon has no sales tax. Yeah, I'm aware of that. It's like, so what people do is they live in Vancouver, Washington, which is right on the border, so that they get the no state income tax from living in Washington, and then they get the no sales tax because they drive right over the border and buy things in Oregon. So, like, that's the way to game the system. Is you live in Vancouver, Washington. Yeah, 100%, dude. Yep. Nah, for sure, dude. For sure. I don't think living in Vancouver, Washington is worth that. I mean, you're saving like a lot. That's so basically like California, it depends. The top tax rate is 13%. You're probably ranging like 5% to 13% depending upon your bracket, but 13% is the highest rate. And if you combine that with federal, then you're up to 52%, which is a lot, versus if you go to Washington, then you'd be at just the 39% federal in the highest bracket. So you'd be saving a lot in that situation. And then you'd also be saving on the sales tax. The problem is you can't really avoid it on cars, because eventually, if you have an address in state A, but you buy the car in state B, eventually it will probably catch up to you and you'll be forced to pay the tax on it. But you might be able to get away with it for a while. Anyway, Pewter Wolf, thank you for the 21 months. Much appreciated. Pretty swick. They should just make a state where it's total anarchy and no laws, but there's no tax. Yeah, well, I mean, you mean like a country then? Because a state would be within the United States, and then it would be subject to federal taxes. So you mean a country? I don't know. Is Monaco total anarchy? Because Monaco doesn't have income tax. Why do you think all the F1 drivers live in Monaco? Some actually were born there, and some actually grew up there, and it's, a bit of a car-centric area, but, also no income tax. So, yeah. Mongo Lover, thank you for the 200 bits. Much appreciated. But yeah, now imagine making like a $20 million a year salary and paying zilch nada nothing. That would be pretty cool. Granted, the property is really expensive. That's because you can just pay the amount that you would have paid in taxes to pay the property. So, basically, like, you get a mortgage and it's free because you're not paying any taxes. So, if you were spending anything less than a third of your income on your mortgage, you get a free house, pretty much. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Nimbus, thank you for the 5 months. Yay, Beanie. Also, have you seen Dragon Ball Super Hero? You will at some point when it's streamable. Resident Stream Doc, 500 bits. Montana has no sales tax, so people from Wyoming shop in Montana. You can register a vehicle in Montana, even if you don't live in Montana. You can register them to a P.O. box that is not from the U.S. Postal Service. Montana car register? People register their cars in Montana to a Montana LLC to avoid paying the taxes on their cars? Well, I never heard of that one before. Avoiding taxes on cars with Montana registrations? Is that why everybody at Cars and Coffee in LA has Montana license plates? Well, I'll be gosh darn tootin'. Yep. You thought that was because the Montana plate looked cool? No, it's not. It's because they don't want to pay state income tax on their, not income tax, just they don't want to pay sales tax on the car. That's why specifically you see it on expensive cars a lot. The problem is, hey, I'd love to not pay the sales tax on the cars that I bought. The problem with that I see is that because I post videos and I'm on Instagram and have posted about the cars and stuff, someone would probably they'd probably do this whole snitch thing. There's a whole website where you can snitch on people who are doing the Montana plate thing, and I think I would be a bit of a target. And you know what? So I've paid all my sales tax on all my cars. I've never circumvented any sales tax on any of the vehicles that I have purchased. So, yep. Let's see. Rogue Master, thank you for the 200 bits. Come to Canada, my dude. Low taxes and free healthcare. Also, isn't Belgium currently in a technical anarchy since they don't have a standing government? Might have been earlier in the pandemic, though can't recall. I have no idea. Not a clue at all. About Belgium, that is. I had talked to an attorney at one point about what does it look like to move into Canada? And they said, do you have a college degree? I said, no. And they said, you're going to have a bad time. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, no, then their next question was, would you be willing to get a college degree? And I was like, no. They said, okay, well, you're out of luck, pretty much. Let's see. Sheepy James, thank you for the 200 bits. Hi, Cap. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty swick. I could get married to Rifkin. Rifkin could get me into Canada if I wanted to. We'll see if he's willing. I'll talk to him. I don't think Rifkin expected to drop into the stream to a marriage proposal, but here we are. So anyway, yeah. Okay, cool. We should do the Reddit vid, I think, probably, and stuff. Pretty cool. Commitment? What? Things are getting pretty serious between us, I guess. Here's the thing. Marriage is a practical tool. It is a financial agreement and a practical tool for citizenship in countries, and I absolutely understand it for those reasons. Outside of the pragmatic implications of marriage, I don't think that it's necessary. So, yeah. If you're not trying to lower your tax brackets, or you're not trying to, do specific power of attorney privileges that are necessary for something, or get citizenship, it just seems like, why do that? Not the marriage is a business contract speech. Ethan the Bold, thank you for the 3 years. Much appreciated. Lantern with 9 months. What up, Cap? And Resident Stream Doc, 500 bits. I can get you 100 acres here in Cheyenne where you'll never get bothered by anyone ever again. No whistling, nothing. You can get me 100, like you can just provide me with 100 acres of land. I mean, if you're just providing me with 100 acres of land for free, then we'll talk. I'm open to free Wyoming purchases if you're offering, Skylar Kingston, thank you for the 2,400 bits. Hello, dear Captain. Yesterday was my 24th birthday. As usual, my gift in return for chat, some gifted subs and 2,400 bits to you. I wish to thank you for this amazing community and the people in it. Keep up the good work and stay healthy. Love you, chat. Skylar Kingston, that's very swick. Much appreciated. And I hope you had a very good birthday and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty swick. I hope you got everything you wished for. Did you say for a fee? The 100 acres is for a fee? That's tough. That's a tougher ask right there. I don't know about that. A small fee of $1 million. Alyssa Renee, thank you for 31 months. Bridget with 200 bits. Lewis Tomlinson says hi, by the way. Hello, One Direction man. I mean, formerly One Direction man. It's good to talk to you. I'm glad you say hi. Bridget, you're hanging out with them. That's super cool. Tell them I said hi. Wait, wait, is it Louis? Sorry, you said his name wrong. Sorry. God. Anyway. You saw him earlier. Oh, what? He's not with you right now? What the frick, dude? Lava Ball with 4 months. I hope everyone's having a good day. Remember to pay for parking, especially if you're at a college. Parking is never free. That's one of the more interesting reminders. Usually it's like, remember to stay hydrated. I've never had remember to pay for parking before. But yeah. Cool. Resident Stream Doc will get me 100 acres for one Ford GT. But what am I going to do with the 100 acres if I don't have the Ford GT to put on it? That seems like it defeats the purpose. How am I going to drift on the 100 acres if I don't have the car?